We're in LA, Los Angeles, California. My last day, been doing interviews, and I'm here right now. I don't want to pronounce your name wrong, so would you introduce
Of course, young Onassis.
There we go.
Yes,
Onassis.
sir. Young Onassis. How you doing, brother?
Pleasure, Dan Blake.
Man, thank you so much,
Yes,
Dan.
love, my guy.
Honored to be with you, man.
You too, bro.
Thank you, bro.
So tell us about this journey. You said you're from Phoenix.
Yeah.
You moved to LA. Transitioning. I guess it's a transition music-wise to come from Phoenix to come to Los Angeles, California. This is like the city of angels. It goes down over here.
Right.
What was the decision like, bro?
Bro,
out here?
I mean, it was just a decision as far as like, do I want to stay in my small town or go to where the big players are? So I was going to a music school at the time, and I studied audio engineering. And when I finished from that school, I moved out here and had the opportunity to get an internship in a studio.
Awesome.
And being an artist was always like my plan B to like get myself in the room as an engineer. Just so I can network that way. So once I moved out here, some time ago, and just started building from there. Like it's just been progression, after progression. You know what I'm saying? So it was just a matter of wanting to get to a bigger market, get out of my small town, and position myself to play with the bigger players. And see that I actually got what it takes, to make it at this level.
What kind of I'm trying to think. Phoenix. I feel like I know what kind of acts have come out of there, but I'm trying to think. Ring off some names to me. Artists come out of
Phoenix, we have CeCe Peniston.
Okay.
She had a big dance hit in the early '90s. Yeah. We have MC Magic.
Okay.
We have a big Latino artist.
All right.
Willie North Pole.
Okay.
He was a rapper.
Yeah.
And besides from that, a new guy, Futuristic.
Okay. Interesting.
So not too many.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? Phoenix is still untapped.
Yeah. All right, I hear you. That's what I was thinking. Like, maybe you could educate me about some of those artists. So you rang some off right there.
Right.
And right
Spot
now,
on.
your name, your artist name, is that a real name or like is it a stage name? What's the vibe?
Yeah. So Young Onassis, that's a stage name.
Okay.
Right.
What does it mean?
What's it mean? It comes from this guy named Aristotle Onassis. He was one of the richest guys like in the 60s, 70s. He was married to Jackie Onassis, who was John F. Kennedy, American president's wife.
I know him.
So taking the Onassis name is like how Jay-Z and them flipped Rockefeller to Rockefeller. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it's taking that powerful American name, and just kind of like, I want to be a young version of that, a young boss, a young mogul.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
I respect that,
yeah,
bro.
That's where it comes
Young
from.
Onassis.
Young
What a
Onassis.
name, bro.
Yeah.
And your influences musically, then what kind of shape your kind of vibe and energy? Because you got quite up-tempo energy when you're doing your thing.
Yeah.
So who were some of your early influences for you musically, bro?
I would say like one of my biggest influences obviously is like, Jay-Z, Nas. I really loved Cash Money early.
Early, yeah.
So like Manny Fresh, Juvenile.
Silk the Shocker.
Silk the Shocker, that's the No Limit vibe,
No
Master
Limit
P
vibe.
for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah, for real.
And I think I just like really drew to that like southern, up-tempo, hard-hitting energy. I also grew up I'm still a big fan of Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
So I think that like, the Michael Jackson dancing, up-tempo energy mixed with like the hip-hop that I was into, like, Juvenile, Chameleonaire, the southern stuff. I think that really kind of molded my style to this, what it is today.
Jeez, you said Juvenile,
Juvenile.
That's a throwback. My man.
I was a little kid.
Yeah, I remember when, was it Snoop Dogg, he signed over there as well, remember? I remember when Snoop went over there.
Yes, he was over there with No Limit, Master P.
Yeah.
That's right.
Transitions,
man.
So, I've been checking out some of the music, you're all over Spotify.
Yes, sir.
I've listened to Boss It.
Yeah.
And the Prosper.
Yeah.
I'm liking those records. Tell me about how the process of those records came about.
Man, those records were, pretty interesting because I'm also a producer.
Okay.
So those two records particularly, I produced myself. So it was a situation to where, I had the beat made.
Yeah.
I recorded those myself with the engineering skills that I mentioned. And just kind of put those out on my own. The video for for Bust It was the Nino Brown, New Jack City
vibes.
So, I really wanted to, recreate that whole thing. People tell me I look like Nino. So.
Okay, a little bit still.
You know what I mean? So, it was a play on that. And the video's been doing good as far as the viral thing. And, I just dropped a new single, Royce Umbrella.
That's a vibe still.
Man.
Royce Umbrella. Like, what's the concept behind all that?
Bro, that one is crazy. Like, I'll be honest. Like, the concept came from this pastor I grew up, with in Phoenix. And I went to this church where my pastor, he had a Rolls Royce, and he would let the youth come and sit inside, and it just always stuck with me. Like, one day I'm gonna get one of those. So
And then the umbrella, like, how did that bit come out? Like the Rolls Royce umbrella.
Right.
You're actually stepping out with an umbrella.
Actually stepping out in the umbrella.
Yeah. So what kind of inspired that concept as well? Because it's quite like, I feel like that's a whole new swag you're starting right there.
Bro, thank you, fam. And I feel like nobody's ever like touched on that because a lot of people don't even know the Rolls Royce has an umbrella.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, so for me, the Rolls Royce umbrella represents like uber luxury, uber wealth. You know, just that epitome of making it. You know, of wealth status. And you know, my pastor letting me sit under the umbrella as a kid turned me out. You know.
Yeah, you know, I see the pictures of the artwork as well. That looks crazy, bro.
Yeah, thank you.
Who designed that?
Well, I had a graphic designer put that together for me. Somebody on my team. So I'm just trying to keep everything in house.
Yeah. Tell us about the Prosper record as well, man. I like that.
Oh, thank you, bro.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, Prosper, man. That was just one of those joints, that I had sitting, in my library of beats. I was just writing, going through stuff, and the concept, again, just wanted to grind, and just like, the underdog story. They don't want to see you prosper, eating fettuccine with the lobster.
Jeez.
Riding around in a Porsche Boxster, you know what I'm saying? Sending all my haters to the doctor.
Bars.
R.I.P.
Hey,
So, it was just about representing the underdog story, and just that grind, about wanting to win and wanting to be number one.
Yeah, man, I respect it. And Rolls Royce umbrella. What's the feedback going back to the single that's out now? What's the feedback out there like that? How are people taking that one, and how's that doing for you at the moment?
It's a great question. I'm getting a lot of positive feedback, man. Shout out to Young Land and 100 Bands for a Kilo.
Okay.
Those are the producers. Young Land, he just did Black Youngster, Booty.
Okay, sick.
There's a lot of big platinum records here, so I'm getting a lot of positive response from the overall song. People love the flow, the concept. Music video on the way, so I'm planning that right now. So
when you going to drop that, by the end of the year? Or?
Yeah, before the top of the year. So
sick,
so I'm real excited for that one, and just wanted to make sure that I represent the music, the video, represent the audio, bring that energy. Umbrellas.
Yeah. Hey, I can see it now, bro. And your heritage, Joe. So you're Nigerian, right?
Yes, sir.
Right. So I'm Ghanaian.
Okay.
So I'm a Ghana brother.
Our jollof is killing yours, right?
That's what you lot are saying, but like we got the original long grain.
That's what I heard.
I agree. When we saying Ghana, Nigeria, jollof rice, people.
Y'all need to vote. We need to get this settled.
Trust me, it's too much. The battle is just
right.
It's everywhere. It's worldwide, UK, wherever, bro.
Right. It don't matter.
Definitely. So tell us, where in Nigeria? You born in Nigeria?
I was actually born in the States.
Yeah.
But both my parents are born and raised in Nigeria.
Wow, that's crazy.
My dad is Shakiri, so he's from like Delta State, southern Nigeria. My mom is from Ibadan. Ibadan. She's a Yoruba.
Yeah, Yoruba. That's a popular tribe in the UK.
Oh yeah, man, bro.
Everywhere, bro.
Everywhere.
Igbo as well is popular.
Igbos too. I have several cousins out there.
Man, Nigeria repping right now.
All day, Nigeria in the building. Stand up.
Yeah. So any like Nigerian Afrobeats artists like that you're aware of out there?
Out here?
Just in the world in general.
Of course.
That you're feeling, man.
Yeah, of course. I'm feeling techno. I'm feeling Davido's new album. It's coming out, so I'm excited for Davido's. Meyer Kuhn. He's also signed to Davido. I'm a big fan of him. Of course, the OGs, the band, Wande Cole. I still keep up with them. And I like what like Jadena, what the Africans of diaspora are doing. You know what I mean? Like us out here that are not back home. I like that we're trying to stay true to the roots. So I'm just excited to see more of that.
Incorporating that. Even his record with Mr. Easy, that's a hard, real tough record, man.
So
I like it. It's got that kind of R&B mixed with Afrobeat kind of swag, like it's got that Afro swing vibe, man. Definitely. Have you got any records like that coming yourself? You reckon?
For myself?
Yeah.
I got some another Afrobeat record that's gonna be dropping. It's called Suya.
Suya.
Yeah. To everybody, my Africans, what Suya is. So if that girl's that Suya Pepe, she's that top.
Have you tried Shito?
No.
Shito is a Ghanaian pepper. You eat it with your rice, your meats, and it's just a nice little pepper spice that you eat with your fish and stuff like that. Okay. But we call it shito.
Shito?
Yeah, shito.
Okay.
That's the
you got to put me on,
definitely, trust
for
me,
sure.
Bro. I'm sure that you'll find it out here somewhere.
For sure.
You know what I mean? I know there's a couple African spots here, I know
definitely.
America's a big place.
Oh, hell
you'll
yeah.
find something.
Yeah, man.
We're finding some interesting stores or versions of stores.
I
was a very interesting version of a Caribbean shop.
Oh, yeah?
It's hilarious, man. My dad's Jamaican, so...
Oh, it's crazy.
Yeah, it was funny, man. This shop... Boy, I'm not going to put you out there like that.
Yeah, don't do them like that. We're going to let y'all slide.
Yeah, we'll let you slide today, bro. So LA life, you know,
LA,
what's the
bro.
best thing to do out here for you? Like when you came out here, what was the thing that you thought, yeah, I love doing this when I'm out here?
Man, for me, I'm gonna be honest, it was really just getting into the studio,
Yeah.
you know, because again, coming from Phoenix, we don't have these big studios, big celebrities walking around.
Just casual,
Just casual, you know what I mean? It's mad.
Yeah,
It's really
you can just have a convo before you know it.
Right, and the
networks
opportunity,
arrive, you know what I mean?
Literally.
It's crazy, man. Yeah.
So for me, it was just getting in the studios, being around the scene,
Yeah.
getting to the parties, the events, and just, you know, diving all the way into the shit, you know.
So you about Grammy, you hitting the Grammy weekend stuff coming up in January?
Oh yeah. I've done the Grammys before. You know, looking forward to it this year again.
Yeah,
you know, it's always a good time.
Yeah.
You know, after parties is always lit.
I'm hearing. Then you've got BET in the summer. I think that's coming
right.
up as well.
Yep.
2020. I think it's their 20th anniversary. So.
You might be right.
I think that. Yeah, so it's gonna be a big one then. You know.
It should be.
Yeah,
you know, I was just in the UK for wireless. You guys got a lot.
In the UK, okay.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, you out here? Okay,
I go stop by East London.
Yeah. I'm in South East. It's all good. Yeah.
All right.
So how was London for you? How was it?
Bro, it was amazing.
First time?
Not first time, but you know, first time in recent years.
Yeah. Okay.
So it was good just getting back in with family, with the music scene. You know, I was getting really tapped in with all the new music, so I'm really up to speed with what's going on.
I love it, and you got family in the UK as well.
I do.
Yeah.
You know, Niger would be big
That's
everywhere.
That's it. I love it.
Yeah.
And UK Wireless, what did you think of the festival Wireless? One of our biggest festivals, man.
Yep, man. I thought it was amazing how it brings together all the major talent.
Yeah.
You know, all the press outlets out there that are doing things.
Yeah.
You know, shout out to Sophie. You know, she was trying to
big up
line me up
Sophie.
out there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Time,
Every time. So, you know, I love it. You know, just how the presence is being respected globally, and people in abroad are getting hip to what the UK is doing.
100%.
I like that.
And you was out there. How long were you out there for?
I was out there for about 2 weeks. I spent some time, you know, London, and then you know went to France.
Okay, I love it. I love it. France,
did Paris.
well. It's good to be, you know, worldwide networking, doing your thing, bro.
It's important. We're in a global market now with music, you know. So it's just good to see that people are, you know, there's opportunities for artists in every space. You don't have to be, you know, the biggest artist to grow a fan base over there.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
And you know, 2020 is coming. What's the plans for next year? You got an album coming, anything like that?
Yeah, 2020. Definitely expect the full-length EP project coming out. More music videos. Like I said, I'm a producer and writer, so I have some productions with some other, you know, label artists coming out as well.
Anyone you can tell us about you're working with?
Yeah. I've been working with Brittany B. Y'all might know her.
Big up Brittany B.
Big up Brittany B. That's the sis.
Yep. That's hard, yeah.
You know, I worked on the record Think Twice. She blessed me to come up, be a part of.
Yeah.
So we got that. 600 Breezy. I have a production on his mixtape coming out. It's going to be called Iceman Edition 2.
Jeez.
Yes, sir.
I love it.
So we're working, man, between the production, writing, the artistry.
I feel like, you know, it's good to be multi-skilled, man. You know, you got to have a couple of hustles, man.
You got to.
You know, this whole thing, I get it. Sometimes, you know, you don't master of all trades, you know, master of none or whatever. Jack of all trades, master of none. That's the same. But I feel like you need hustles, man, in life, bro.
You do.
They say focus on one thing, but you know, I'm a triple threat. You know, I do acting, radio, you know, A&R stuff. So you know, voiceover. So you know, I just be triple threating. You got to be hustling, man.
You got to.
That's it, bro.
You got to bring value to whatever situation you're in.
That's it, bro. That's it. I respect that.
Yeah,
man.
and that was always my mindset.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
And you know, give out your social media so people.
Of course, man.
Stay connected, man. You know.
You can definitely follow me on all social at Young Onassis. That's YOUNG ONASSIS. Follow my website, www.youngonassis.com. Follow me. Check out my new single, Rolls Royce Umbrella. Bust It music video. Rolls Royce video on the way.
Hey,
we
can't
working.
wait for that.
That's it.
Yeah, man. And wait, before you leave, we got to check in with the language check, though, man. You do a thing where I need that slang terminology that you use. It could be LA, it could be straight from Phoenix.
Okay.
A slang that you can share with us that nobody would know. That, you know, what I mean?
Okay.
I can just continue the vibes and share with everyone else.
Okay.
Let the people know, man.
All right. If you're gonna bend a corner and go do your thing, go smoke. We call that a strong break.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
A strong break.
A strong break.
A strong break. Go for a strong break.
We're going for a strong break.
Strong break, mate.
Strong break, bro.
That's something that UK would say, I feel like. Yeah. Go for a strong break, bro. Yeah, I like that.
You like that?
Yeah.
It's real chill.
Yeah, it's real chill.
Yeah. Nobody knows what you're talking about.
Yeah. A strong break for us would be like, I don't know, maybe just go have a coffee break or a tea break or something like that.
Yeah.
So a strong break.
A strong break.
Okay, so no one that know that's cold.
Nobody knows. That's cold. You're hitting the corner. Yo, I'm about to have a strong break. Oh, that's cold. Yo, you're gonna go.
I'm trying to think would anyone be able to figure that out if you say it like if you just in like out loud. I'm about to go have a strong break.
Like, what's strong?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, what's strong about the break?
Right, exactly.
That's true.
Strong break is one.
Yeah.
I can keep going.
Give us one more.
One more. If a girl got a big booty, we call that trunk space.
Oh no.
Man, she got trunk space. The boot is crazy. She got trunk space. You can put a lot back there. You feel me? Trunk space.
Choke it, you know. Trunk space. I love
Trunk
that,
space.
That's hard.
That's a throwback. That's a throwback for you.
Yeah, trunks, man. That one's from Phoenix.
That's from Phoenix, straight up. Yeah, trunk
Trunk
space.
space.
Yeah.
I love it, my bro. So, you know, UK wise though, what artists are you feeling back in the UK? You know
I was waiting for this question.
Yeah. Put out some
Alright, so I'm loving Heady One's album.
Oh, I love that. You loving Heady One?
I'm loving Heady One. I'm loving NSG.
Yeah.
Saying OT Bop is my stuff. OT Bop options. Of course, you know I love AJ Tracy.
Yeah, he's going hard.
You know Dave is going in.
Dave's big up.
I love Asher D got a new song called Top Boy.
What you know about that?
What y'all know about? What y'all know about that? Yeah, that's a real one.
Yeah, that's a big tune.
Right. You know, and I also like the OGs like Kano. I like Kano.
Kano, legend.
You know what I'm saying? Steflon.
Yeah, she's doing her thing real heavy. She'd be out here doing some works as well.
She do too.
Yeah, she get putting it on, man, worldwide.
Big time. Malik Berry, of course.
Yeah, he's going hard as well.
He's going hard. You know, I'm a big fan, man. As you can see, like I'm really tapped in.
Yeah,
like,
tapped in for sure. Bro.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, man. So, give us a last message to the audience, man. That you want anything you want to promote, man. Big out right now.
Man, I just want to promote my new single, Rolls Royce Umbrella. You know, music video on the way. Shout out to Young Land on the production. My music video for Bust It is on YouTube right now. Make sure you check that out. Follow me on all socials and just keep up with me. I got a lot of big things coming out.
Jeez, Dan Blake, Young Onassis, man.
Yes, sir.
Man. Bless.
Cheers.